Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, but I was asked what I was doing next. So I'm just gonna make a quick little video of me working on it, I guess. So this is my 4-piece mural that I'm working on. I call it the Wave because it is a wave cresting over the sunset on the horizon. So we're in the water looking at a half pipe, if you will. So they're supposed to be kind of off like this too. I guess it's supposed to be visually pleasing. That one I did last year. This one was 3/4 of the way done. I finished that one. So finishing that one and all of this one and a little bit of this one took 2 days of pretty steady diamond painting. As you can tell, I mean, I'm really liking the effect of this. So like up close, you can see that there's a lot of mix of colors, which is really nice because that's what allows the illusion of the wave. And I especially like, well, this piece is my favorite so far, but I really like the way this looks. I was concerned, and I'll link the unboxing of this in the description of this video, but I was a little concerned that the water wouldn't look like water. And yeah, I think this one is on the end. Oh my gosh, I just had a thought that maybe these ones have to be flipped. No, I think it's okay, well, anyway, I'll figure that out and insert the right answer here. Okay, I just looked it up and I was right. So the 2 smaller pieces go on the ends and then the 2 longer pieces are in the middle. And see how it's like offset? So I'm just using the horizon sort of as my baseline, like from the water. So I've been lining up the water and it looks like I've gotten it right. So that's what it's gonna look like. If you want the dimensions, the 2 smaller ones are 20 by 40 and then the 2 larger ones are 20 by 55. So 2 20 by 40s and 2 by 20 by 55s. All right, phew, got that figured out. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how this actually from afar looks like water. I mean, it looks so good, even like the sun with the, what do you call those, sunspots on the camera. I'm really surprised at how well this is turning out. So I just have that part left to do, and then I'll be done with this 4-piece mural. I'm really happy with it so far. We're going to be doing black 310, so it's all the little zeros that you see. So there's a lot of you know, not the same size, varied sizes. A lot of extra little like bits are stuck onto the pieces. So there's a lot. These drills are not the best, but I got this a long time ago. It was one of the first ones I ever got, actually. And I'm using the 9 drill tip as well, just to get this big section done as quickly as possible. So even though they're muddled with garbage, the drills, I'm just still using the 9 drill tip because although the drills are, you know, misformed, misshapen, you're not gonna see that. Oops, you're not gonna see that from far away. So I don't worry about it. Of course, when I see people getting closer and closer to my diamond paintings, you know, because they want to get closer to see what I've made it out of, because they're curious about it, which is great. But I'm always like, oh God, don't look too close because they're not all perfect. But no one else sees your imperfections other than you. Really, pretty much, because you know where they are and you know what to look for. But no one else is, they're just thinking, oh my gosh, you took the time to put every single little tiny diamond in their spot, and they think we're crazy. They really do. I feel like a lot of people think that this hobby is so tedious and that you have to be crazy and have the patience of a saint to do a craft like this. I know people who have said, oh my gosh, that would give me anxiety instead of helping me with my anxiety. Because I tell people, you know, it helps with anxiety. And I can't say so much for depression. I know people do say that it's helped their depression. I don't think I can either agree or disagree with that. But I can tell you that it has helped me with my anxiety. So some days, as most of you know, I'm a preschool teacher. And do you guys see that trick I just did? I had one too many, and so I just still stuck it there, but then I just moved that one over. Because I'm a preschool teacher, a lot of people think that I just have, you know, patience. But, you know, even my patience can run thin at times. So it's good to have something to help with your anxiety. So sometimes I'll come home from work. Not lately, because I've been working from home during quarantine. But I will sometimes just come home and do, you know, an hour of diamond painting, or a half hour, or whatever I have time for. And I'll just use that time to decompress and sort of reflect. You know, I either have music on, or I'll just do it in silence, and I'll just think about the day. And then once I'm done thinking about the day, I let myself let it go. I think that's something that a lot of people don't do. Once you think about it, you know, you don't have to keep it in your head anymore. You know, for now, give it up. So doing something like this that requires a lot of your attention, your focused attention, especially when you're hunting and pecking to find the symbols. This is what I call just laying color. Now, I haven't filmed in a really long time, and so I think my thoughts are going to be scattered all over the place, and I haven't really watched any diamond painting videos in a long time, so I'm probably behind on some of the lingo or whatever, or the developments that people are like, oh yeah, Megan, we figured that out a while ago. So bear with me. But I've been asked by many people to do another video, and that they hope to see from me again soon. So I figured, since I really have some time and I've been doing a lot of diamond painting, I figured I would try it out again. Now, lots of you are probably like, well, why have you stopped filming? And I've discussed with you before about how my life became very, very stressful, and I had issues with anxiety that even diamond painting couldn't help. And I just needed to spend a lot of time with myself and kind of find myself again. And also, what I've said before is, you know, the filming of it and the process of it, and then the people emailing me for sponsoring and whatever, it all just became sort of like work. And I don't want diamond painting to feel like work to me, because that's obviously not why I do this. People say, oh, you should sell your finished diamond paintings, or you should take orders. And I'm like, well, if I did that, then it wouldn't be fun for me anymore. Because there would be stress involved. I'd have a deadline, and, you know, I bought this diamond painting probably more like 2 years ago now. And I'm just now getting to it, you know? So yeah, I mean, some people would love to do it, I'm sure. And good for you. Good for them. The world needs all different kinds of people, doesn't it? Oh, the other thing is that I don't want to talk about coronavirus or COVID-19 or very much of the quarantine. But all I can say is I'm thankful that my favorite hobby is already social distanced. Actually, I have had a few virtual craft times with my friend. Shout out to Miss Shayla. Shayla is who I got Shayla interested in diamond painting back in the day. And she's been working on, she actually just finished her first diamond painting. It's a turquoise tree. It was actually the first diamond painting I had ever bought, but I decided to give it to her to do, because out of all my choices, that was the one that she liked the most. So yeah, so she is who I've been having these virtual craft times with, and really I just set up my phone on my tripod next to me and we FaceTime each other and listen to music and diamond paint. Or she also paints, like with paint. So yeah, it's been really fun to have somebody like that who shares your hobby. But if you don't, I'm sure that these videos will help you, make you feel like you're not so alone. I'm also thinking about doing some live streams. My biggest hiccup, I guess, when thinking about filming is filming these particular paint with me's, because I know that a lot of people say that they don't like the music, that they want to hear me talk. But I'm like, well, what do I talk about? You know, I know that other diamond painter YouTubers have, you know, talked about like their favorite movies and going down lists of blah, blah, blah. And I don't know, I don't really like hearing myself talk that much, I guess. I mean, I know a lot of people do, but I don't necessarily. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how to do it so it's fun for me too. So if you have any suggestions, and I can't do like copyrighted material, you know, so I can't read Harry Potter or anything like that. So yeah, anyway, you'll see me flip my pen over a lot, and that's just because I'm trying to straighten out the big kahuna drill tip. My rows are not perfect. It looks really good on camera, but it's really not that perfect at all. And especially because of all the trashy drills. See, like, you can't tell, but those are mostly crooked. So I like the 9 drill tip because it gets the drills down quickly when I have a lot of space to cover. And especially when I'm doing these yucky, trashy drills. But it is kind of a pain because you have to go back and kind of straighten them out. But it's fine. At least it gets them in the vicinity of their home. Just go home. Go to your home. Yeah, some of these are probably gonna pop up. Yeah, Oh, well, because I forgot to say this, I wanted to tell you guys. Because of the quarantine, we've been staying home, and Chris was going crazy with his hair not being cut. So he asked me, he said, Megan, do you know how to cut hair? And I said, like what kind of cut? He's like, a fade. And I'm like, oh, Lord. So I'm like, well, have I done it before? Yes, I actually have. My ex-fiance was in the Army Reserves, and I used to give him haircuts before he would go to his trainings every month or so. So, actually that one has a really big spot on it. It's not going to work. Sorry, talking to myself. So yeah, I had some wine, and he asked me again, because at first I said, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to be liable for your haircut. I do not want to screw it up. And I live with you, and I will never hear the end of it, so no. And he proceeded to drink wine with me. And he asked again, and I said, okay, fine. I think I'm tipsy enough to be okay with it. Do you guys see that round drill that's snuck in there? Look at that. This is my last panel, as you saw. So after I'm done with the bulk of these black sections of this diamond painting, I'll be done with these garbage drills. I should honestly just look in my extras to see if I have any extra that are better. But usually the bulk ones, like black, has a lot of imperfections. I don't know why. Maybe because they're so mass produced. The quality check isn't as frequent. I don't know. One can only speculate. I know a lot of us probably, okay, how about this? Raise your hand if you have enough diamond paintings in your queue to last you through this whole quarantine. Yeah, I'm raising my hand. For sure. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, let's see if we can get a better angle on you. All right, I'm gonna fill in this little section here. Oh, you know what else I noticed is that my grips, these band grips I've been making, a lot of them have been breaking. So I've figured out that their life is about their lifetime with like medium wear and tear, because I was on and off diamond painting for a while. I would say they lasted probably about a year to a year and a half, depending on how much you use them and what conditions you store them under. So I'm glad I didn't sell any of them. That's what made me not want to do it, is because I knew that they wouldn't last that long. You know, they're not a permanent thing. So I'm glad I didn't sell them, because then I would have felt bad when they broke. This one actually broke, and I just cut off. I cut off the rubber bands that were sticking out, and we'll see how much longer it holds together. But see, that looks nice on the camera. It's nice and straight. But my rose, everyone's like, how do you get your rose so straight? It's a camera trick, y'all. It's not me. Camera adds 10 pounds. Well, it also add straight rows because I am not perfect at all. But yeah, the more you use your tools, there's another round one. You think I should leave that one in there? I mean, what's the harm, right? No, that's probably gonna bother me. And it's gonna fling across my room and I'm never gonna find it again. Whoop. Yep. Cool. So the dog, I don't know if you guys remember Princess. Princess has been on my bed a lot lately, and so I've been having to take tweezers to my diamond paintings a lot to de-shed them. And it's kind of annoying, but I just can't say no to that furry little cute face. Cute little furry face. Love it. Alright, let's do this spot. See, even if it doesn't get fully loaded, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to lay them drills down. I'm not gonna fuss about it. I used to get like my rows all ready in my tray. I look back at some of my videos and I'm like, oh my god, I used to do that. But like, just with everybody, you know, as with everybody, our strategies change, our methods change. That's why, you know, updates are good. Like, hey, this is how I used to do it, but now I found that this way is easier. Especially like for me, something that I definitely have changed sort of a lot is not only my process and how I diamond paint, like how I go about completing a canvas, like my directionality and everything, but also my choice in containership. How I store my drills has changed too. I think my favorite form of current project storage is the Harbor Freight containers. They're really cheap, but they're not like cheap. You know what I mean? They're these ones. The big container comes with, oops, these containers. And they have the little thing. I like them because they're nice and wide, so I can just even work right from the container if I only have a few colors, or a few of one color. So that's really nice. That's one really nice thing about having that. See, I even have an AB diamond in here. See that? Well, see what I mean? Just garbage. Not supposed to be there. Let's see how this does. I don't want to block your view with my hand, so I've never been able to film using this particular tripod on my lap desk. So right now I'm working on not even my lap desk with, not my tilt table, but like my lap desk with the cushion on the back of it. That's what I'm using right now, with a pillow underneath the back of it, so it's propped up just a little bit more. And I'm just on my bed, cross-legged. My feet were really cold, so I stuck my feet under the covers. And, you know, it was either take a nap or diamond paint. So I chose, well, at first I said, why not do both? And so I decided to diamond paint first. And then I can take a nap while this video uploads, because it's going to take a while. Ooh. I'm really excited about this particular painting because I'm really pleased with how it's turning out. And I can't wait to see it all together. And I don't know how to frame it yet. And I don't know where it's going to go. But I definitely want to hang it up. And it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be when it was finished. Because each of the panels are quite narrow. They're only 20 centimeters wide. So, I don't know. I was thinking in the living room would be nice because we live right on a lake. And it would be nice to see it from there, you know, like in the living room, like above the TV. Oops. You guys recognize that sound, right? I didn't spill any, thank God, but I have to reshape my tray because they all came crashing down. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, where to put the painting. Yeah, so I was thinking it'd be cute up above the TV in the living room as like a focal point, you know, for the where the TV is. But I'm not exactly sure if Chris is gonna like the idea. Because when I told him about it, he hasn't been particularly excited, but he hasn't seen it finished yet either. And that makes a huge difference, as you know. So I'll have to see. Also, it depends on how I frame it, I think. I don't want to put it behind glass because I don't want the reflection to take away from the effect. Because I think that in the spot above the TV where there's a lot of light coming in from the door wall, I don't think it'd be good. Sorry, I'm just blabbing about stuff because y'all want me to talk and I don't really know what else to talk about, so I'm just going to keep talking. Okay. Yeah. So actually, my friend Michaela, who I turned on to diamond painting, she does something called flow art. And her favorite thing to do is called levy wanding. And it's this wand on a string that you do movements with it. It's kind of like not really a yo-yo, but you know, you can move it around with a string and it looks like it's levitating in the air. And she has like light up wands and stuff, and I'll ask her if I can put a link to her videos on this description of this video, because that might be something that you guys might like too. And so she got me into wanding, and she let me borrow one of her wands, and it's been really nice for anxiety too. And it's really good for people with disabilities, with, you know, limited joint movement and such. That's why Miss Shayla does it, because she actually suffers from a lot of different ailments, but levy wanding is just so therapeutic for her, and I can see why now that I've tried it and I've kind of become a little bit more comfortable with the motion of it and everything, because at first I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. Epic fail. But the more time that I kind of spent with it, I kind of just got it, and it just kind of clicked for me. So thank you, Shayla, for helping me with that and for teaching me how to do something new. Shout out, shout out. Your second shout out today. Wow. Yeah. I've been getting outside a lot more. The weather's been beautiful here in Michigan. Oops. Now, what is going on here? Hold on. Something ain't right. That was weird. It felt a little bit more slidey than it should have. All right, I'm almost done with this section. Can you believe it? I sure can't. All right, I'm going to get in your way a little bit because I gotta get in here. There we go. Sorry, I'm like really close to the phone's mic right now, so if you can hear me breathing, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'll move in a sec. Okay, anywhoozles, I think after this one, what I've been trying to do during this stay home, stay safe movement is I've been trying to go through my work in progresses and get those done. So I did the Harry Potter, I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good newspaper diamond painting, which is hanging right there. With a lovely frame of green painter's tape, just like the one over there. I know. I have fancy framing stuff. Sorry, you guys, I'm just trying to get you back here. All right. I think I'll stop the video after I'm done with this color. I'm going to switch heads now to the 3 drill tip. Which I think I need to re-wax it because it's not sticking. Lord. Oh. Oh my goodness. I've been finding myself giggling a lot at myself when things happen with my drills. Like whenever I spill them, I just kind of giggle, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting better at accepting my fate or if it's because I'm losing my mind when it comes to spilling, because I'm constantly spilling, you guys. It's like, oh, well, it is funny, it's hilarious, but at the same time, it's sad. But I think everybody suffers from it. Raise your hand if you still spill your drills. Yeah, I'm sure all of you are raising your hand right now. Oh, come on. Sorry, I just want to get the black done. I want to be done with my 310s. I don't want to deal with the garbage anymore. All right, now what's going on with that one? Ay, ay, ay. Looks like my entire pen needs to be re-waxed. I think even my single tip needs to be re-waxed too. Sheesh. Let's see if I can get through it. Are any other of you out there too lazy to re-wax when you need to. I try to hold off as long as possible. I don't know why, because it would be so much easier if I would just re-wax. But I'm just like, no, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop my groove. Or I'll do it when I'm done with this color, and then I forget. And then I get the next color out, and then I'm like, oh man, I forgot. And then I think, oh, I'll do it after this color then. And then I keep, if the cycle continues. That's what happens to me. Oops. Okay, seriously. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oop. There we go. Boop. Oh, I got this new drill washer, you guys. I'll have to see if it works. I don't know if anybody else has tried it or not, but I'm pretty sure it's like a jewelry cleaner that I was sold as a diamond paint or a drill washer. But I haven't needed to try it yet because I haven't come back to diamond painting with oily drills on purpose because I don't want to deal with it right now. But suffice it to say, I am pretty interested. Okay, come on. I am pretty interested in learning about it. I mean, I think it's because you still have to I think you still have to rinse them and obviously dry them. So it's not like it takes all the hassle out of it, but I don't know. Maybe something that will make it just a tiny bit easier. I think it was like $3 on AliExpress. So, whatever, I'll try that at some point. Almost done with this section. And I'll take a break from the 310s and finish these other colors. Bum, ba, da, da. Is that it? Yay! Alright. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Until next time, keep diamond painting, and I hope that you don't have as trashy drills as I do. Take care. Bye.